I posted in some Facebook groups and asked some people, what's the weirdest advice you've ever got on how to grow a YouTube channel? I haven't seen the responses yet, so I'm gonna look at them right now and give you my reaction. First one's from Finn Kraus. The comment was, take my shirt off. I guess it could get you some more views, so maybe that's good advice, I don't know. Chris Folk says, slap Chris, that naughty, dirty boy. And then he says, to provide some context, I'm a Let's Player, and it was a comment on one of my Dead or Alive videos. Good stuff. You know, and the funny thing is, like, some of these things that's kind of weird advice, like, sometimes it'll help you grow on YouTube because, like, weird is, like, it'll stand out, right? I'm not saying you necessarily have to go that route, but it can be a way of getting views and building an audience and making your videos entertaining. Chris Nixon says that I should sell my channel to the one giving the advice so they could upload Fortnite videos on it. Good stuff. Hey, that's good advice for the person leaving the advice, right? So they could get, that's a nice little hack to get some more views. Let's see what else we got here. Sub for sub. I don't think that's weird, that's just bad advice, but it's been around forever and it's terrible. That was from Justin Will Height. Andrew Parsons says that you need to treat YouTube like a library or archive. By this context, I mean batch upload 10 plus videos in the same hour. Mixed feelings on this. I don't think that's necessarily weird advice. It's just one tactic. I batch record and edit and upload a lot of my videos. I don't put 10 in a day though. Like the whole library idea is basically you put a whole bunch of videos up at one time and then, you know, in one day you put like 5-10 videos up and then you hopefully will get views by having a lot of videos out there. It's one strategy that you could use, but not necessarily the best for all channels, but I don't think that's weird. Let's see. Next one is from George Christophe. Pay Daryl Eves more than my mortgage every month for 3 thumbnails. Daryl Eves is actually really good with like advice and stuff like that, and you know, more than his mortgage for thumbnails is a lot, but hey, I don't know if that's necessarily weird advice. Like you could potentially get a lot of growth on your channel to the point where you're making like more, like look at it as an investment, right? From your ad revenue, and if you have products and services you're selling from your YouTube channel, like that could be actually a good investment, as crazy as it sounds. I'm not saying necessarily it is good for everyone, but it could be. So I don't know, that's my 2 cents on that. Michael Paul Wright says to leave my personality out of my videos, although that might have been good advice. I don't know, man. That's weird advice. I guess it depends on your personality. I think putting personality in is good though. Like that's what makes videos fun. That's why like you click to watch a reaction video because you want to see people's personality, right? Hopefully you like my personality and you don't leave this video. In my YouTube group, which I will link in the description down below, it's the YouTube for Entrepreneurs group. We got a couple from one person. Eric Music says, let's see, sub for sub works. That's more of just bad advice, but it's also kind of weird advice at this point. I think people should know better. Stand on a corner with a sign to grow your YouTube channel. Well, I guess that could get some views, but that's good. That's just fantastic. My dad once told me to go live on a street corner in New York. I didn't follow that one. Actually, you know what? Well, this is a bad advice for me in the moment. Like I was gonna say, like in New York, that might not be a bad look because think about how many people there are in New York. And if you filmed it and like did something really crazy to get attention and then put it in your YouTube video like that, that might be a good thing. You'd get views from being on the corner in New York and so many people seeing the sign, and then you make a funny video of that experience, you doing that, and then you would get views from that video. I don't know, your dad might be onto something, Eric. And then he has another one, says, my friend told me yesterday to slap someone with a fish and put it on YouTube if that qualifies. I think that would qualify, slapping someone with a fish. You know, you might get demonetized though now with YouTube's new terms, so I don't know about that, but it would definitely get some attention. Probably get some attention. You never know on YouTube. Another thread on another group. Don't look at analytics. Yeah, that's a weird piece of advice and kind of bad advice. Kind of good though too. Like if you get too bogged down in your analytics, you might not, you know, see the growth because you're so worried about it. But at the same time, I think you should be looking at analytics to make some, you know, good data-driven decisions. So I don't know if that's weird advice. It's kind of weird advice, kind of bad advice. So this one I'm gonna have to bleep out. Don't show your on camera. Yeah, that's weird advice. I don't know where that would have came from in a video, so I don't even know what to say. This reply to it is awesome though. I'd say that's outstanding advice was the reply from Taylor Moore. Pretty crude stuff, but you know what? Yeah, that's just weird. I don't know. No comment. I try to keep things pretty G-rated on this channel. Tony Young said, YouTuber is not a job. Well, it could be a job. I don't know if that's, again, some of these are more like bad advice. YouTuber could be a job. It could not be a job. It really depends on how good you're doing, and if you've got a business built around it, like I always say, like you can go full-time a lot quicker. Danny Cook, okay, bleep this out. Word off and die under a rock somewhere. Still haven't taken that advice, doesn't seem too productive. Yeah, people can be like just brutal on YouTube and the internet for that matter. Like, I'm sorry you had to hear that, man. That's pretty brutal. That's mean. That's just mean. That's not even weird. That's just mean. Don't spend too much time. This is from Raymond Desjardins. Last one was Danny Cook. This is Raymond Desjardins. Don't spend too much time on YouTube. It'll get you nowhere. I've done things I never would have done otherwise. Yeah, like, I don't know. Again, that's more really weird advice. It's just bad advice. Because I think it's probably coming from more people that just don't know better or don't understand that you can make a living on YouTube now. So, whatever. Brush those people off. Stefan Senkov, hopefully I said the name right. This one is from a janitor lady. Just leave it, there's no point. And this comes from someone who didn't achieve anything. Oh, that's pretty mean. Like, I get like you would be upset at her for saying that, but that's kind of a mean thing to say to her too, so. Make love, not war. And this comes, okay, from someone who didn't achieve anything. He says, my tip, if you love doing it, not for the money, but for the love it, then just keep doing it until it becomes the thing that supports your life. Do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do. That's great advice. I like that advice. That's really good advice. That's pretty much what I tell you guys all the time in my Facebook group and on here. Like, do YouTube, like, do it kind of for the money. Like, do what you love, do it because you love it, knowing that money is a possible outcome, and then because of that, and it's not about the money, it's about like being able to do what you love more fully, you know, go deeper, get better at it, spend more time on it, help more people, you know, things like that. Like the things that, the benefits that the money can provide by allowing you to do it full time. So I like that advice. And then Kat DeGiorno? No, I don't know. I know I messed your name up, sorry. Replied and said, I love this. It is so true. I started YouTube because gaming saved my life, so I decided to make a channel dedicated to gaming, and man, I can tell you it has become my therapy. I love making videos so much. Never listen to anyone, always follow your heart. That's good advice. Next one, from Tina Mohan. I have this weird AF stalker, so never have kids. They will distract you from your channel. My kids are 12 and 18. Same person. You should wear the masks on your wall in a video. I used to have a Mardi Gras masks on my wall behind me. I do makeup tutorials, so no. Yeah, that's really weird. Why would you? Actually, that might make a fun video though. Just like once in a while, like do makeup and then put your masks on, or put the mask on and then do makeup in the openings and see how it turns out. It could be funny video. It wouldn't be like good makeup tutorial video. I don't know what to say about the never have kids one. That's just bizarre. Like, that's a personal choice. Same person on the same day, she says. So there's more to her comment. Same person on the same day. You're so ugly, you're fat, and should drop and should stop doing YouTube. Man, are people mean? That's just not even, that's not cool. Why do people gotta be that way? That's not even weird. Again, that's not weird, but like a lot of these are like mean and kind of weird advice. Got a couple more that just popped in right now, so let's read these quick. This one is from Valerie K. Lamabo. Messed that up for sure. That I should stop vlogging because I was horrible at it. That's not weird advice again too. That's just mean advice. I asked for the weirdest comments, guys, not the meanest ones. And Harley Richard Smith replied and says, I've been reading that just made me laugh. There is no wrong way to vlog, and if there is, well, I'm doing something wrong. I don't think there's a right or wrong way to do vlogging, but there's like a better versus like not as good vlog. So I don't know though. Don't take this wrong, but maybe your vlogs aren't that good. Like sometimes the cold hard truth needs to be told, and don't take it as like you should quit, but like what they said, but maybe, okay, take that as like, okay, I need to figure out how I can make my vlogs better. And you know, that's what you should be striving to do. I think if you're gonna take the time to put videos on YouTube, you should be trying to make great videos and make them better and better. But the just stop doing it advice, it's just mean. Come on, people. Harley Richard Smith left their own comment, says, does a comment Go kill yourself. Wow, count, because the funniest thing about that is I've had 10 heart surgeries and 3 times I was said that I wouldn't be alive by morning, and I'm still here. So I remind people that when they tell me that, saying I can't right now, I'm it and it's running away. I didn't understand that last part, but that's an insane story. Like 10 or teen, I don't know, it says teen heart surgeries. 10 heart surgeries, 3 times, wouldn't be alive by morning, and I'm still, that's crazy. And then people go on YouTube and leave, that's weird, like for a complete, like on a deeper level. Like that's just weird that people would say that because it's mean. But then the irony, the fact that like, you've had heart surgeries and multiple times, 3 times said I wouldn't be alive by the morning. That's crazy stuff. Wow. You sound nothing like Bobcat Goldwave. I don't know who that is. That comment was from Richard Ozzie Graham. I don't know why that's, leave me a comment if you know who that is. I have no idea. Todi Minoharifidi, man, I'm butchering some names in this video, says to be a guy. I don't know what that means. I really don't know what that means at all. It's a girl, so like, I don't know why someone would leave a comment saying to be a guy. I don't know. A couple more that popped in. Eric Savant says, all YouTube advice is weird. To me, it is like an obese person telling me how to diet to lose weight. Yeah. Well, it depends on who it's coming from. Like, if it's coming from an obese person telling you how to diet and lose weight, that means it's like from someone that doesn't know what they're talking about. What if you get the advice from someone that knows what they're talking about? But yeah, like there's a lot of people that would probably be leaving advice that don't know what they're talking about, then yeah, you'd be accurate on that. So that's all I got for you. If you got any weird advice you've gotten, leave me a comment down below, let me know what it is. And if you wanna see my reaction to some of the worst YouTube advice out there, check out this playlist. You'll find those videos helpful and informative, but also pretty funny. Click the subscribe button and the bell icon to catch the newest videos, and I'll see you in that playlist next.